Perfection. Loving a God who's perfectly perfect in a self-imperfectly made world. Loving the false perfection of deception through our imperfect desire to be whole. A hole which has a need to be filled, but instead of fill, we tend to just kill. Kill the very things that God has placed within, and then we wonder why the hole we thought we covered is now covered in sin. The sin that God has already bled and died for. But how can you receive the gift of life if the giver of life is still dead in your life? It says he was wrapped in swaddling clothes and laying in a manger, a star-guided man from afar to present gifts to the Savior. Isn't it ironic that the first gift on Christmas was giving gifts? I said, isn't it ironic that the first gift on Christmas was giving gifts? But now we feel we're robbing children if we tell them Santa doesn't really exist. It is said children believe in Santa till 6 or 9 years of age. So for 9 years you sat Jesus backstage and now you wonder why your child is ungrateful on Christmas? No, I'm sorry, that is not just a phase. How can we have Christmas without Christ? That's right, we don't have Christmas, we have Xmas, and we say X doesn't really replace Christ. We perfect our imperfect ways of the land so we can try and contradict the man who was pierced through his hands. And you might say, why didn't he walk off the cross? He could have saved more that was lost. Well, he healed the blind man, made a lame man walk. He took away lifelong illnesses and fed 5,000 after walking off of a boat. He walked on water and raised men from the dead. And you think walking off the cross would change the imperfect mind of men? No, I'm sorry, but as an imperfect man, I am. The only perfect thing I can do is perfectly trust God's perfect plan. You see, I was born in sin, and sin can't live in heaven. So when I asked God to live in my life, yes, he resided 24/7. He didn't give me house arrest or probation. No, he swapped his perfect record and took my record instead. So when you see me, it's really him, a perfect man who lives within. Because if it was just me and not him, my life would have never really even begun. When Jesus died, it was the only time in history has a perfect man died perfectly, just to perfect the imperfections of his perfect creations, who imperfectly planned and killed the perfectionist. But we did not know you can't kill perfection when all you have is misconception, because my God is perfection.